Hey students, what's up class? Hope everyone's doing okay. All right, so this week we're looking at the war genre, and of course the some of the audience expectations are obvious. You know, there has to be some sort of geopolitical conflict or some sort of disagreement going on. But the at the core of this genre is the bond between men that happens from the experience of combat. Something about going through the horrors of war together that brings them closer together. There's this saying amongst the Marines: "It's not about the battle's not about yourself. It's about protecting the soldier to your left and the soldier to your right." So it's something about coming together, that experience that is at the core, and they have to come together. They have to disregard their individual desires and urges to complete a mission in order to win the war. And if they're successful or not is the question. These films, as of course, they drum up a sense of nationalism. If they're told from the perspective of the audience's home country, it also gives a sense of patriotism. They can give a sense of deterrence. You know, meaning if we show how the horrors of war, maybe we can deter people from waging war in a sense. Like, what have we learned? So there's also a sense of criticism that it can bring to the conversation. This happened with Vietnam once a lot of the camera footage made it to the news. People were seeing the violence of Vietnam firsthand, and it spawned the debate. So the genre does not escape the political lens, and the political lens always reflects the current social sentiment. Okay? It reflects the sentiment of modern times. It, for example, with slavery, it does not reflect the sentiment that slavery was good. The same thing with colonialism. Okay, it does not take the POV of the antagonist within that genre. I'm sorry, within that era. So it won't take the perspective of the Confederate being the having the moral standing to fight to keep slavery as an institution. Okay, so there's a timing between the rise of this genre and the rise and the impact of technology. Cameras became more commonplace on the battlefield in World War II. People saw that footage. And then with Vietnam, I mean, of course, now it was on our television set. So, yes, technology did give rise to an interest in the genre as it made its way to the theater. With violence, the gruesomeness of Vietnam brought a whole new level of violence to the screen. There was gruesome images that they'd seen from the camera footage from the war, from cameramen embedded with the troops. So we also learned a reality check that's displayed, and that's the U.S. cannot globally enforce its will unilaterally across the globe. So, you know, there are war films that portray the loss of Vietnam, how we were not the glorious victors that you know, we wanted to be. So it was a reality check. As far as historical accuracy, no. The fog of war, the it is hard. War inherently is chaotic. It's a controlled chaos. Yes, there are stories, but the details of the stories are not reliable in in the context of reporting from a war zone, especially as time goes by. You know, stories tend to change and take a morph and take on different shapes and forms. So Hollywood will take a story and embellish it or tell it in such a way that it will now fit within the context of the three act structure for a movie. All right, that's it for this one. I hope you guys are enjoying the reading and enjoying the films. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And yeah, keep up with the class. All right.